Hey, you all, it's Liz. As promised, I wanted to offer you the energy protection meditation. If you're interested, I get a few reviews on them, but some of you, if you really want it, here it is for you if you're interested. And I just love doing this stuff for you. I'll have a timestamp for when the meditation begins. And you can certainly read the energy protection article that I can email you, or you can listen to the last video about where I describe what to do, and you could do it yourself. It's too easy. Like I told a client recently, intuitive and psychic and energy work is kindergarten coloring, really. We just don't believe it and don't believe that we can do it. We also don't believe that when we do mindset or visualization work or energy work, we think it's just idle daydreaming, some of us. When we really are doing energy work, we're creating plasma thought forms. We really are doing work. It's mental alchemy, if you will. All right, so let's start. What I'd love you to do is sit with your back mostly straight, your feet mostly on the floor, or lay down comfortably somewhere. This is not a big deal. There's a lot of ways to go into a delightful alpha or a light trance resting state. There's many ways. There's the Silva method, there's the gateway method, there's many methods. So, but I'm simply right now going to just count you up to 3. And as I count you up to 3, just want you to know every count, you're going to be more and more relaxed. And every time you do this or any meditation that you enjoy and is useful for you, you become more deeply relaxed more quickly. So you lay there with your lay or sit with your eyes closed. So 1, so relaxed, comfy, trusting, happy, hopeful, activating. 2, so comfy and ready to work with some confidence. And 3, what I'd like you to do is imagine a golden ball above your head. I was taught to think of it the size of a beach ball. It can have edges on it. It could be as light and fluffy as the edge of a soap bubble, but it's above your head, 8 to 12 inches. This is, in fact, your 8th chakra. Some call it the soul star chakra. Some call it your Holy Spirit part of you, your connection to higher self, your connection to the cosmic web, source, the force, the cosmic central sun, all of it, however you want to talk about it. So what I want you to do is make it golden. You can do it by imagine it filling with source goldness. Sometimes when you look into the sky, into the bright blue sky, sometimes you see little squiggles of gold or little flecks. That is not, in fact, your eyeballs. It's actually matter, photons coming out of the vacuum of space. Don't ever look directly in the sun, of course. What you can do is imagine that this golden source light is filling your ball. And you can just imagine it straight full. You can imagine it filling like from a hose or a faucet. But fill it with infinite, unending source light. I like a nice rose gold color. It feels very clean to me. You could use gold or white light or silver light. I'm going to talk in this meditation in terms of gold. So you want to fill it until it's full to bursting. And when you feel it's full to bursting, bring it down into your head. Fill your brain and your face, front of your face, the jaw, the mouth, sinus, fills your entire head with that beautiful golden light. Now I invite you to bring it down into your neck, your entire neck. Bring it down into your chest and your back body, filling your whole thoracic cavity and the muscles and the skeletal system. Bring it all the way down into your belly, from the front to the back. Bring it down and fill the entire pelvic bowl and the butt. Bring it down your thighs, into your knees, into your calves and ankles and feet. And you can have that energy just flow out the ends of your toes and the bottoms of your feet. Remember, this gold energy is from source and it's unlimited. Fill it. Now let's go back up to the shoulders and send it down your arms and elbows and forearms and hands. It goes out the ends of your fingers and the hand chakras, the palms of your hands. And just sit it in that beautiful golden energy. Maybe you can even feel it on your skin, all sparkly on your skin. Now I invite you to bring down this golden energy. Remember, it's fully unlimited. It never ends. And it fills your third chakra. It fills it down your belly, right below your sternum. There's the Manipura chakra. It's a golden sunlight color. It goes there and fills it full to bursting. Absolutely full to bursting. Fills, strong, 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 strong. Fill it with this unlimited golden source light. And when you feel you're ready, simply push it out 6 feet from that center. Basically, this will be the edges of your biofield, of your luminous field, of your aura, of your magnetic field. It's called many things. And fill your aura to burst. You just fill it with this beautiful golden light. As you do this, imagine any energy, anything that's not you, whether it's passed over Aunt Mabel, as I like to say, or if it's a little ankle biter entity that's sniffing around to bother somebody, whether it's a mass consciousness thought rolling by that just kind of wandered in to your space, whether it's even negative stinking thinking on your part. It isn't always sinister evil, but it, you can have ankle biter. I call them intrusive fields, to have a neutral term for it. Any energy that's not you doesn't belong in you, whether it's a kind, benevolent one or a little icky one. Imagine it being pushed out. And imagine as you're building this beautiful aura that nothing can get in but appropriate, loving in either direction. So you are appropriately loving with everyone you meet in an appropriate, good way. And only appropriate compassion, kindness, and love comes into you from the world, from people. Now, as you're thinking about this, you can do this a couple of ways. I've been taught in numerous ways. Perhaps you have ways you do it too. You can actually put a little disco ball all around you with the little reflective mirrors because they can move, and anything, anyone, any entity is thinking about you, sending your way, whether someone's just gossiping about you, thinking concerning, worrying thoughts about you, thinking bad thoughts about you, or sending you some evil. This is not common, and no need to be afraid of this. This is why we're doing this. So you can go out there and be strong and powerful. No fear here. It's just, sometimes they're ankle biter things, intrusive fields. Sometimes it's just someone gossiping about you. And you could just simply send back to the sender exactly what they've sent your way, whether knowingly or unknowingly. Alternatively, you can actually put like a liquid metal, a la the Terminator. You could put liquid metal on the outside of your field. I thought of it as silver because of the Terminator, but a client of mine made it golden because we already have a golden ball. I thought that was beautiful. So a certain color liquid metal that reflects anything coming your way, conscious or unconscious, back to the sender. Now, some workers who do energy work sometimes send ×4 or ×10 the intensity of what was sent to them. You get to decide and choose what you want to do. If you're feeling neutral and compassionate and Ho'oponopono and meditation about this, just send back what you're sent. But you may choose to send 4 or ×4 or ×10, your choice. The other thing you can do is put yourself inside sacred geometry like a pyramid or a Merkaba. Google and look up what a Merkaba looks like if you do not. Elena Danaan has a great YouTube where she describes how to do it in a meditation, but you can simply imagine the points of the 2 pyramids. Remember, a Merkaba is 2 pyramids, butt to butt, bottoms facing each other, and they're turned so that the bottom point of each of the pyramids is popping out the side of the other pyramid. This is actually your soul consciousness vehicle. I believe when people see orbs that they're seeing an oval version of someone's soul chariot or Merkaba or Merkaba. So you can play with sacred geometry if you like. I don't do that so much these days. Alternatively, you can actually put some camouflage around your aura where you imagine just like a sandy dust bowl. It doesn't have to be kinetic, but or a sandy, dirty look outside so that no one can see you. Because some people, when they're light workers, maybe some sinister, intrusive forces out there like to play whack-a-mole with it. So if you want to be covered up, you can put some camouflage. Some people even intend to have military-like camouflage netting over the field. So go ahead and do that if you want. Or you can go out there into battle like Arjuna did in the Bhagavad Gita, and you can just say, hey, send it, I got you. And if anything comes after you, you go after it and clean it up. Either way. Now, this is defensive energy protection. I want to tell you something about some defensive one. I described it and it's in the article, and I want to also offer it to you. If you feel led that you have an intrusive field that's bothering you and you think it's the same thing and you want to really get it gone, you can actually go on the offense. And here's how you do it. What you want to do is do the golden ball energy fill like I described at the beginning of this meditation. And then what you can do is actually take more of that energy from your 8th chakra, bring it down into your brain space and swirl it around, say clockwise. Swirl it around clockwise until you feel that energy in your brain. I'm feeling it even now. Swirl it around until you feel a lot of power. Then in that space, in the Ajna chakra between your eyebrows, your 3rd eye chakra, which is related to your pineal gland, you want to put up a golden shield. However it looks, you put a little shield so nothing can get in. And then what you do is you take a golden stream of energy and aim it toward whatever you feel is bothering you. Now you have a couple of options here. You could send the golden cord of light intending to reach out to what's bothering you, whatever force it is, whatever entity, intrusive field, a passed over spirit or whatever it is. Now, if you like, and if you choose, you can pull it toward you to find out what it is. But there's no need to do this. I, in fact, don't care to do this. I'm not interested. I just get it gone. I don't care to know. I feel like it's kind of titillating gossip in a way. It's spiritual gossip. I don't care. I just want it gone. But you can do that if you choose. A lot of people, especially when I do tarot reads, they just love to know, who is it? But my best recommendation is to just reach out with your golden cord. But instead of having to find out what it is, you could just send an energetic push to them with that golden light. You can send a bolus or a ball of light to the energy that's bothering you and just say, go away. And then retract the golden thing, or you can dissolve it or cut it, and bring it back to you, bring back to your energy space and move about your day. Now, the next day or two, if you feel it's still there, you can do the same process with the golden ball, the energy ball, and then you can put the shield in front of your 3rd eye with that golden energy. You can send a golden stream of light to the source and make an even stronger energy ball. Some people actually take their hands and they create an energy ball in front of their 3rd chakra, an energy ball in front of their 3rd chakra, and just imagine it shooting that way, or even with their physical hands, throwing it in that direction. Or you can use the golden stream of light and just send that ball, boom, and you say, go away. So I would recommend after 2 or 3 times and getting more intense, more loud, more powerful each time. If it's still bothering you, again, if you believe in karma, I'd look out for karma. And don't do this to be vindictive. You need to be very responsible with this technique. If you still feel the energy is bothering you, you can send a golden ray of light with the same process. But this time you encapsulate the energy, whatever it is, in a golden ball of light. And then you begin to smaller size it. You make it smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it's 1 photon, and then you have it disappear. And now you have actually destroyed and eliminated the energy. You may want to or need to feel you need to repeat this a couple of times or just once. You can practice with it. Now you're not harming an actual human. You're destroying the energy they're sending. So you're not destroying a being. You are destroying the energy they're sending. It makes sense? All right. I know I talked a lot during this meditation, but so you can play with those things. And as you're sitting there all comfy, I invite you to, let's do what you want with this energy. You can choose to leave it in a protective aura ball around you. You could retract it back to your body if you like. You could intend to walk around today with that golden energy ball full of light in your 8th chakra above your head. But do that now, whatever serves you best now. And I'm going to count to 3 and bring you back out, back to your day and back to your room. So nice working with you today. Thank you for joining me. You honor me. 1, waking up activated and refreshed. 2, confident and happy, knowing you're protected and knowing you're just a baddie. 3, when you're ready, open your eyes and come back to the room. And thank you very much for joining me today. Blessings.